Hey Run Junkies, welcome back. It is Star Wars Rival Run Virtual Challenge Training Episode 6, and it is Sunday, January 3rd. I am out for my long run this morning. I'm going to do an hour and 45 minutes with pickups, but it is super dark. The sun doesn't even come up for another hour and a half, so I'm going to do most of this run in the dark. It's going to be kind of fun. It's a beautiful morning. I'm testing out some new gear, but it's going to be a very short week this week because I'm headed back to Walt Disney World. Let's have some fun this week. All right, I want to show you before I head out today the gear, some of the gear that I got for Christmas this year. I'm really excited about this guy. Let me show you real quick. This is the Brooks reflective top. This is the name of the actual top. I don't remember it off the top of my head. So it's highly reflective. These are really reflective. Even the fabric is really bright when light shines on it. It has long sleeves with thumb holes, and it actually has, oh no, this is a gear pocket, like a stash pocket. So this is good for like if you were to put a gel in here, because when it's cold out and that gel gets cold, it's hard to take it on. So you put it in here to warm it up. That's really smart. Then it has, let's see, oh, it has a kangaroo pocket right here, but the kangaroo pocket doesn't go all the way through. So this is a great place to store gloves. It's fitted around the waist. Now these are my Athleta Rainier tights. I got 2 pairs of these. I already have 1 pair that are several years old, and I just needed extra pairs for this cold weather. So they're lightly fleece lined, but they have 2 really big, and this is the new, like the new version. My old ones don't have these big pockets, so I have these big zipper pockets here. I can put my phone in here, I can put my cameras in here, and other things like that I can stash, and then it's got another one on the other side. So I have lots of storage. Testing out new gear today. I'm really excited about it. No sparkle because I want to try to see how all of this feels. All right, so maybe the big question is, why the heck are you getting out so early on a Sunday morning? Well, let me tell you, yesterday I got up early to pick up some donuts for my son for his birthday, and I noticed at 7 o'clock in the morning there wasn't a soul out because the sun hadn't come up yet. It was still kind of cold, and I thought, I'm gonna get up early and do my long run. I made the decision 24 hours ago to make sure I had my lights, was dressed warmly enough, get up early so I can be out the door by 6-ish, right? And it did not disappoint. Yes, it was dark, yes, it was cold, but I ran by moonlight. I was alone for the first 45 minutes of this thing, and it just felt so nice just to be out so early and get this thing done. All right, happy Tuesday. It is January 5th today, and I'm out for a lunchtime walk today. It's supposed to be a recovery run or off. Looking at the calendar and everything that's going to be happening this week, I opted for a walk today rather than a recovery run because I think Disney's going to be kind of crazy. And as I was saying to a friend of mine, I think it's going to be a lot of eating, very little sleep. And certainly not as much as I need. So I decided sleep in a little bit today, relax and rest, and gear up for not marathon weekend. By the time you guys see this, I will be on a plane. Yesterday I did go for a run, 60-minute run with pickups early in the morning. It's been really nice to get out and get those runs in before the sun even rises, so I'm kind of enjoying that piece of it. And it's kind of busy in the park today. I mean, the geese are one thing, but yeah, there are a lot of people out because it is an absolutely gorgeous day. It's about 55 degrees. and I'm going to soak this up while I can. So a couple of fun things happened this week. I got news of my ambassadorships for 2021. I am officially a Bulko Gear ambassador. They are a local company here in Boulder, Colorado, and a lot of my favorite brands and companies, running companies, use their gear for their branded items. So I'm just really happy. I love their hats, I love their masks. They have great stocking caps, and I'm excited to be a Bulko Gear ambassador this year. Also re-upped for noon, which is great because I was running out. And for my 3rd year in a row, I'm going to be a noon ambassador. I'm really excited about that one as well. Yeah, so the weather changed dramatically in the time I was out. I feel like it's dropped about 5-10 degrees. The clouds rolled in and the wind picked up. Wow. So I'm gonna go home. All right, guys, I want to open this up for you. This is the Run the Edge 2021 packet. Now, I signed up early, and they had a deal that had the entire 2021 challenge plus the 5 streaker challenges plus Wave It a Runner. So a bunch of different challenges throughout the year that were kind of included. So first things first, I don't even know where to start. This is the t-shirt for 2021 Run the Edge. I don't normally get the t-shirts. I think I've been hit or miss on these, but this is a nice tech tee. Okay, 2,021 miles in 2021. This is interesting. Okay, so every year they have some kind of poster or sticker thing or something that they are using to demark time or mark time. So this one, the whole theme is time. So as you can see from the logo on their stickers here, these are gonna go in the passport. And it says, welcome to a journey through time. And there's your sundial. And so each one of these pages, you just kind of go, and you kind of color it in. It's kind of like a color by number. And each one of these represents mileage. So if I run a mile, I fill in 1 with yellow here. So it's kind of a fun way to keep track and, you know, get a little bit of zen going. So this is kind of exciting. I also like that it's compact and instead of being a poster like the last couple of years. So that's going to be fun. I actually love doing these when I'm editing the podcast. So this is my 4th year of doing the Run the Edge or Run the Year challenge. So I get the 4 token, and on the back it says passion. Can you see that? It says passion. It's a Tim card. I got another Tim card. I keep getting the Tim card. I have like 4 of these. Anybody want to trade? Tim's in charge. He is the chief stress bucket. Up at Run is a keychain. Now, the medals are fun because you can adjust them as you go through the year. Okay, so this is the medal. All right, you can see that. It's pretty cool looking. And the Run the Year logo, 2021 miles in 2021. Make time for fitness is the theme, which I think is pretty cool. Now I gotta figure out how this works. So it's like a compass and a timepiece all at the same time. It opens. And these dials will mark your mileage. And I have to kind of figure out how that works, but as you go through time and mileage, you can adjust this as you go, which I really like. That is Run the Edge. It's gonna be a fun year. One more time, one more trip around the sun. Good morning, Wednesday, January 6th. Out for 60-minute run with pickups today. Actually, I'm just gonna run for 60 minutes and see what happens. I'm gonna kind of run by feel today. Very busy, kind of crazy things going on. And packing for Walt Disney World today. It is extremely cold this morning. I decided to wait a little bit before I headed out. So just catching up on some things. Just finalizing my plans, making sure that laundry's done and that I'm packed and ready to go. I feel ready. Well, by the end of the day, I should feel ready. So here's my plan for running at Walt Disney World. On Friday, I will be doing my free run. And here's what that is. Okay, we're back with our third workout of the week, and this one is kind of a lot of fun. This is the free run. Now, what is it about the free run? As I've mentioned, as you've probably seen so far, a lot of this is by heart rate. So under 140 beats per minute for those easy effort with pickups, 120 beats per minute or lower on those recovery runs. Free run, 60 minutes, any effort. So if I want to go running with friends, if I want to listen to music, I can pick it up a little bit. I don't have to, I'm not tied down to a heart rate cap, which is great because once a week, and this is the Friday free run, I can go out and go as fast or as slow as I want. If I want to keep it under 140 beats per minute, I can do that, but no more than 60 minutes. I still have to wear my heart rate monitor, still have to pay attention to how my body is responding to that run. It's kind of nice to let the dogs off the leash once a week, but most of the time I'm actually running in zone 1, zone 2. I'm not really pushing pace very much. So on Friday, I'm going to do the free run with the slackers for the Stealthy Challenge. Link above. So whatever mileage I do for that, I'm subtracting from that half marathon. So if I do 5 miles, then the next day, Saturday, the day that would be the half marathon, I'm going to be running the balance of those miles, theoretically. It looks like there are going to be a lot of people there running around all of the different areas that one can run. I think a lot of people are still going down. So I'm going to allow myself an out. If I'm feeling like it's too crowded, there are too many people out there, I'm just gonna stop my watch, call it good. Because I know I've done 13 miles already by the time I get to Saturday. So anyway, I will close it out here in a few minutes after I finish my run. Hey guys, before I close it out today, I'm gonna kind of wrap up the week and give you a few final thoughts on episode 6 and heading down to Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, not Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, excuse me. It is Wednesday, January 6th, and this would have been the first official day with the expo. It'll be interesting to see. By the time you guys see this, it's basically all gonna be over. So real quick history about how I ended up signing up for the Walt Disney World half marathon. So that registration opened up in May, and I signed up for the half marathon kind of really more on a whim than anything else. I knew I wanted to be at that event. However, I didn't want to do anything too crazy and off the wall because I would have just come off of Chicago Marathon. So I signed up for Walt Disney World half marathon in May. Chicago Marathon gets canceled in July. So there were a couple of months there like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. So really I'd kind of fallen back on this alternate plan. Instead of doing Chicago for time, I was hoping to do the half marathon for time in January. That gets obviously converted to virtual, and that's how we ended up here. It was a really good training week, even though it was short, kind of felt short anyway. I still have a couple of days of running yet to do, but I'm gonna do that down at Walt Disney World. Before I go, I have to mention the Slackers tag, the not marathon tag. So if you're not familiar with them, please check them out. Subscribe to Jar, Ox, and Spoon. They did a pseudo not marathon tag. I'm not really sure where all of these questions came from, but I have decided to tag myself. They didn't tag anybody else, but I decided to tag myself, and I'm going to answer these questions. So here we go. What are you most looking forward to not doing at Walt Disney World Marathon weekend? Couple of things. I will second the J. Crow's and his sentiment of the expo. I actually started thinking about being at the expo today, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really glad I don't have to deal with that. Not having the expo, big deal. Also not sitting in the corral for like an hour before we even get to start. Who are you anticipating seeing for the first time or seeing again? There are some very close friends of mine, you know, between the Slackers and our Ohana that I'm really looking forward to seeing again. Some I haven't seen since January of 2020. What park attraction are you eyeing to behold? I love how that question was worded. Honestly, let's see. Do I have a single park attraction? For Epcot, I'm really just looking forward to seeing Festival of the Arts because I will be there when that opens. Hollywood Studios, Smuggler's Run. Your tummy is rumbling. What are you going to fill it with? There are a lot of really good blog posts right now of what Festival of the Arts is looking like, and I'm kind of excited. So trying all of the things at Festival of the Arts at Epcot. What steps are you going to do to make Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend better than the real thing? Not get up at 2:30 in the morning and not worry about how much I'm actually eating. Perform. I think I'm gonna eat a lot this time. But that is going to be it for me today. I really had fun bringing this very short week to you. I'm mostly packed, so I will check in with you on the next one. My question for you today is this: how did you do with the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend virtuals? Whether you ran them on site or around your neighborhood, how did you manage that? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. As always, hit that thumbs up, please subscribe, and tell your friends. Guys, next week is episode 7 already of the Star Wars Rival Run training. So this was a bit more about Marathon Weekend, but we're gonna get back into Star Wars Rival Run next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you stick around. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you have no limits. May the Force be with you, and happy running.